What's going on? It's your boy King G with everything G. Today we're gonna talk about well, you see what the title is. I mean, why is the police system throughout America trash? I don't have the answer for it, but the truth of the matter is that they are. And this is not speaking against every police officer. So if you're a current police officer, I'm not speaking about you if you're not who I'm talking about. Okay? So sometimes people like to take things personal just because you say, "Oh, well, the police system or the police officers or whatever ain't good or whatever." And they, "Oh, yeah, well, you don't work my job." I didn't ask you that. I ain't even talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that ain't good, right? So because you got good and bad and everything, right? In every race, okay, as well. So in every race, there's bad people and there's good people, right? And so in every career and everything that you do in life, there's gonna always be good and bad in it. So when I talk about this police system, I know that there are certain police officers that they go get that job because they want to help. They want to protect and serve like they supposed to do. But then you got the other ones that might be doing the deal with the dope man, might be pulling women over so they can fondle with them. I mean, you got these things, or it's a power trip. They just want to have that power so they can feel like they're somebody, right? So don't take this personal. I ain't talking to you if it ain't you. So that's the first thing. Now, when I talk about this system, I'm talking about the way that this system does, and I'm talking more about the brothers, the men, uh, later on, right? Not in this video. But right now, I want to talk about the women, right? I want to talk about the women because this is something that's just constantly happening. And the reason why I want to talk about the women right now is because, see, as men, we have testosterone. We stronger than women. I don't care what they do. A woman could be a bodybuilder and they still ain't gonna be able to handle a man because we just built different, right? So a woman can't put us in a corner and say, "Hey, I'm gonna come do this," and and then you be scared in the corner. It's just like domestic violence cases. I mean, all right. So if a woman goes to the police station and says that she's going through domestic violence, they should take it serious. All right. But if a man go in there and be like, "Well, this woman raped me," they're laughing. Okay, they're gonna laugh like, "What? You mad that you got raped out? This is wild as heck. What you mean?" Right? Because that's crazy. Now, if a woman coming there, because this, you know what I mean? This is their pride and joy. This is a jewel. Because a man can go out and have sex with 100 women and they be like, yeah, he a player. And a woman go and have sex with 10 men, she a hoe. You see what I'm saying? So it's just the way that the game's set up. But what I'm seeing in the system, and I want to talk about, and I'm gonna talk about like, if you look at these cases against, well, not against women, but that women are going through. And I'm saying like this is crazy. I'm gonna use Ashley Elkins from Roseville, Michigan, still missing by her ex. Now they got all of his uh text messages. They got all they got blood. They see him throwing stuff away at 4 o'clock in the morning. They see Ashley Elkins walk in and never come back out. And he walks out with different bags and all these different type of things. And she never see her again. You looking at his internet searches. How do you hide this? How do you hide blood? How to shoot through a pillow? Every little thing that I mean, he's been doing all of this, and she's still missing. Uh, I don't understand. Okay, now we got another one that just happened this past Friday, right? With Latricia Brown, who was married to a guy named Mario Green, and she done did everything that a woman could possibly do to not get killed and still end up dead. She files for a PPO 2 times. The first time they denied it, and everything that she has in there, and I'm gonna try to put it on screen if I can, but she had everything in there. They denied it. The second one, they accepted but didn't serve. And she works at Henry Ford Hospital. The guy, her ex-husband, used to work there. He got fired. They say he can't even work. He can't come in the building no more yet This past Friday, he goes in the building and shoots her, kills her, and you know she's dead now. But why did they deny it the first time, and why? And then the second one, they never served it to him. Why is this? I'm only talking about two recent cases, and it's very important because Ashley Elkins is still missing. This young woman, Latricia Brown, is still dead. She divorced this man in 2018. I'm not sure. I can't say because I don't know all of that. You know what I mean? Because there's always things behind the scenes. But regards to the whole fact of the matter is, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the protection of our women. If y'all saying y'all here to protect and serve, if a woman comes, this is the problem. If a woman comes to the police station and says, "Hey, look, uh, he's stalking, he this, he that, he doing this." Now the dude already got fired, so y'all kind of know what's going on a little bit. But you just brush it off, brush it off, brush it off. Now she taking it into her own hands. Now, if you look at the letters that she wrote, that she's in fear of her life, like she's in fear of her life. Now, if she taking it in her own hands and kill him, she goes to jail. Same thing, like, okay, a person breaking your house. I never understood that, right? Person breaking your house, and then if you shoot them in the back, then they wouldn't harm you. Well, that's stupid. You in my house without a key, you dying, and I don't care about the system. I'm not listening to y'all. What y'all gonna do when I die? Move on to the next victim. And that's all that ever happens. That's all that ever happens. And every time I look up, it's another woman dead from either a abusive boyfriend, abusive husband, a man that don't know how to respect women. So when he try to talk to her and she say, "I got a boyfriend," he kill her. Uh, if she giving the wrong number, he kill her. Like people can't take rejection now. I mean, so much stuff, and the system ain't working with us or for us. It's working for the criminal. If they're gonna sit there and tell you this was in class, right? You try to get a CCW. They tell you that you can't. Like if you at a gas station and you see an old lady getting beat up by somebody, that's not your business. You call the authorities. That may show up in Detroit. They showing up maybe the next day. Okay. You think I'm about to let an 80-year-old woman get beat up by somebody and say, "Oh, I can't do that because the law." I'm jumping in. I'm ending it. Take me to jail. But the sad part about this situation is that the judge that would put me in jail for jumping in and protecting that 80-year-old woman is the same judge that would thank me if it was her mom or her grandma. So the hell with the law. The law fake and it's full of shit. And I mean it. I don't care what nobody say. When it comes down to these type of things, the women should not have to be in that type of fear. Neither should children. You know what I'm saying? And if you hearing the cry out, what are you talking about? You got families that's saying, "I haven't seen my daughter or I haven't seen my son in 2 days," and that's not like them. Well, you can't do that. Maybe they decided not to be a part of the world no more. But I know their history, and we talk every day, and all of a sudden we don't talk no more, and I can't get them, and their phone ain't even ringing. It's going straight to voicemail, and now I don't know where they at. They haven't been home. Went by their house, their car not there, or their car is there and they not there. All these different type of things. You still don't want to make no moves. Like, why is it that you don't make moves? You don't help. But when the civilian takes it into their own account, then we got a problem. Then we got a problem that we broke the law. Well, it's too much going on. It's too much going on now. Way too much. I don't trust police officers. I don't trust the government. I don't trust no Donald Trump. I don't trust nobody in this system. The system is too corrupt, right? I trust the Most High. That's all I trust. Because the way that this is set up, when I look at the world every day, it sickens me. It sickens me. I don't understand. I don't understand when you go, if you do roofs for a living, your job is to put roofs on houses, right? And that's your job. So if somebody say come to you and say, "Hey, I need a new roof," do you say, "Nah, I don't think you need no roof. Like you go somewhere, you get a roof another time." Do you push them away or do you listen to them? Oh, well, let me come check it out. Why is it that the system don't do the women like that? When a woman go and y'all got history on these people, right? And you don't take it in consideration. You don't listen. I got like 900 stories like this. And so right now, this is just going to be a overall view of it, right? But in real life, I'm gonna start going through some of these stories, and and I ain't talking about like just talking about it. I want you to see the inside parts of these things. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna be doing them like back to back. I'm just gonna show you over time because this doesn't make sense. This like she begged for her life through the system, trying to do it right, and Patricia Brown's still dead. Ashley Elkins is still missing. Her mother is in agony. You up here texting your daughter. She texting Ashley Elkins that she dreamed of her car getting stolen, and then she never talked to her daughter again because and the dream of the car being stolen was actually her daughter's life being stolen right then and there. She didn't even know. But then the police, this was so messed up. When y'all go, see, y'all always talking about, oh, it's an open investigation. We can't talk about that right now. It's an open investigation. Okay, it's an open investigation. But then when it's not open no more, I'm not gonna say it's not open. When y'all release it to the public and let us see what y'all was seeing before y'all released it, I think y'all on crack. If I see that much evidence, I don't need innocent till proven guilty. Why do you have the right to remain silent with a body that's still not here? She's missing. How does this man have the right to remain silent? Nobody gets the right to remain silent. I get the right to break your kneecaps till you tell me where her body is. You already killed her. I can't stop that. I can't bring her back to life. But you don't let us know where this body is so her mama can bury her right. 2014, Alicia Fox, right? Stayed on 7 Mile an Hour more. Her boyfriend did the same thing, right? They going through something. He shoots her, kills her, then act like he moving with a U-Haul truck. The two kids, he had a kid with her. She had another daughter, Kayla Hunter, with another man. I think her son name was Christian Justice, and the dude name was Aaron Justice. So they missing to this day. They still missing to this day from 2014. At the time that Alicia Fox was murdered, the daughter was 6 and the little boy was 2. So we talking about 11 years ago. So if they not dead, the daughter is 17 and the little boy is 13. But y'all gave him the right to remain silent. So he's in jail just not telling you nothing. Now y'all found Alicia Fox's body in an abandoned building off Joy Road. Never found the kids. And he just in jail doing his time. Now, how is that justice? How does the father of Kayla Hunter, who had nothing to do with Alicia Fox and her new boyfriend Aaron, how how does he get to sleep when he lost his daughter because Alicia made a bad decision with the wrong man? He gets nothing. Her mother and family gets nothing. The children, we don't know if they dead or alive. What's going on? This is what we this is the world we live in. This is the right way to go. I could care less about what any government official say. This shit wrong. And I'm saying it like that. Anybody got a problem with what I'm saying, say it. I don't care. That shit retarded. It's retarded, man. Like, I don't understand. And it just keep going. I'm just throwing out different names based off of when I feel like saying a certain name because I know that this system ain't right. It ain't right. Okay. Now I said I wasn't gonna probably say nothing about how they treat the men in you know this society, but it's the same thing. It's almost worse, right? Because I ain't gonna say it's almost worse. It ain't worse, but it's horrible as well because the control factor, the control factor, the fact that they know that they empowers them to do the most evil things, right? They look forward. They look forward, and this is just being honest. It's like they look forward to killing black men. And that's just a fact. They look forward to killing the black man. This is not a racist video ahead of time, so y'all don't start that shit either. Because every time you start talking about race, people start talking about that. Just like if you talk about homosexuality, they start talking about that. I don't care. Okay. When you start talking about race, everybody's scared. I'm not scared. I know that black people are picked on. Black men are picked on. That's a fact. It's not a question. If you've been in America at all, I ain't gonna say for any amount of time, you've been in America, you know that black men are picked on. Period. Right? Racially profiled. Racially profiled, even going to try to get a job. You still got ethnicity on there, so you could choose who you want to have an interview with. Oh, okay, he got the same talent as he got, but he's Caucasian, he's Japanese, and he's black. No, we're gonna go with these. That's still racism. That's one of the main things Martin Luther King did wrong, even though he didn't do it on purpose, because he still did a great job. Not saying anything bad about Martin, but when we try to so-called integrate, well, it destroyed our power to to not be done like this. So what the Black Panthers was doing, they had the right thing in mind, but it wasn't. See, the thing is, well, see, when you talk about this now, oh, Black Panthers, well, you gotta realize, I mean, that's still you're gonna do that. What you talking about? I mean, if you really pay attention to it, we all every time you look at us, we responding to what's being done. Like we didn't create the black fountain and the white fountain. A racist white person did that. I'm not talking about all white people because once again, there are great white people out here, cool, down to earth, ain't got racism in their heart at all. They just is like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to go into, oh, I got white friends stuff. I don't care about that. I don't care. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the fact that there are some great white people out here, but I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about the people that decided that color meant more than the human being, than the soul, than the spirit, than the mind, than the like. You never gave a person a chance. You just looked at the skin color and decided that. And that's what happens now. Police officer will ride by you and see a black person in a nice car and turn right around and pull you over. You ain't got no broken tail light. You ain't going fast. You ain't run the red light. You ain't put the middle finger sign up to them. You ain't do nothing. They just pull you over, right? And then come up with an excuse. The moment you start saying anything, they always like it doesn't make any sense. Like you see the movie. I don't know if anybody's seen this movie. It's a movie. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. It's called Fruitvale Station, right? With Michael B. Jordan. I think it's one of his first movies, but it's a real story that happened in Cali, where the police officer is saying stop resisting, and he's already in handcuffs, and then you shoot him in the back of the heart and kill him. How could he be resisting? How could he be doing anything handcuffed on his face, and you shoot him through the back of his heart? Philando Castile, actually my cousin, right? Minnesota. Police officer said, "Hey, reach, go get this," and you shoot him. He ain't do nothing. I'm sorry, I ain't even finished the other part. But the police officer from Fruitvale Station, the guy that did that, that shot him in the back of the heart, ended up getting out, and I think in about 11 months, and then having a desk job. Right? Uh, it's not stopping. All right, it's not stopping. So yes. The police system is trash. The way it's set up is trash. You could go get a CCW, and the laws, you might as well not have one. You can't shoot nothing. You can't even hunt. But a person that just can get a gun out, you just grab a gun. Hey, yo, give me one of them dirty boy, papa. You get one of them. Shoot, they gonna shoot you at the gas station, and then you don't never catch 'em. So now the person is dead because he had to read the gun law book before he pulled his gun out. Right? They say I can't do that. I can't. Oh, hey, wait! Don't shoot yet. Wait, I can't shoot till one more minute. Yeah, I shoot. Okay. All right, you ready? It don't go like that. You understand what I'm saying? No, I'm not thinking. It's really always shooting next questions last. I ain't even asking a question. I'm just shooting. I ain't got time because I know you're not gonna do like the government, the police system and all that. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do nothing. Even the good cops that's gonna do their best to investigate and do the best they can, right? That's cool. But it's still at the end of the day, man. That your case ain't that important. Your case ain't that important. You know what I'm saying? And it's so many people that die every day due to the neglection of the police system. It's nonstop. The ID channel is full of this. I don't even think they would exist if it wasn't for a lot of these. I mean, you're gonna always have crazy people. I mean, they everywhere, right? But you can get them off the streets if you do it the mob way. Like, why y'all giving these people the right to remain silent and you know they did it? The moment that you like rape a woman, right? Let me run the country. We just cut your damn thing off. We just cut it off. Guess what? We only got to cut off about one or two before the rest of society know, man. Hell no, I ain't about to rape nobody. Why? Man, you don't see what they doing now? Ever since that nigga G up there. Shoot, man, they cutting it off. And if you can't find the body, they breaking kneecaps and stuff. Heck no. I ain't about to kill nobody had nobody. It's too many women out here. I can get another woman. Like you should have been doing. Getting another woman. Opposed to killing them because you can't have them. That's the weakest thing in the world. What's you doing? Nobody belongs to you. They still their own human being. When your wife become your wife, yeah, that's your wife. If she decides to do something else, get her up out of here and find somebody else. Because if you kill her, you in jail with all men. I don't understand that logic. I'm gonna go get one of the other 8.7 billion women out here, opposed to go to jail with all hard legs because I was so in my feelings about this one chick that didn't do me right. But see, regardless, I'm just saying, you let me run America, this is over. All the crime is gonna stop. You go ahead and carjack somebody if you want to. Yeah, we doing everything. If a kid 15 and they go rob, oh, they was young, they go rob somebody, or they young, they would be no, nope. No, we gonna get you too. I mean, we ain't got you going to jail. I'm not about to sit there and wait because when you start, you don't stop when you get this. A slap on the wrist. That's not gonna stop anything. What stops things is action. Oh, we gonna make an example out of what you just did. You're gonna be the example. And that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. You let me run America. The person that does this in Utah is gonna be national news. I'm gonna make sure it ain't just in Utah. No, it's gonna be all over the. Yep, Greg orders to cut off the man's penis for raping a woman. Yes, he orders to break the kneecaps because they can't find the body of this missing woman because this man allegedly killed her, but we got all the evidence that he had to do it. So they're breaking kneecaps until he talks so they can find the body. So we should know where the body at within the next hour because usually when he started breaking kneecaps, they talk within about 15 minutes, 10 minutes. That's how it really go. The system too soft on the criminal and too hard on the righteous person, on the person that ain't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's why our police system is trash. And it is your boy King G with everything, G. So that's all I got to say for right now. I got more coming, but tell me what you think about what I just said. If you don't like it, that's fine, but tell me how you feel about this. All right. So I'll see you in the next video. Peace out.